Today on the Visioneers, we'll head to the land of fire and ice to unearth a tradition passed down for centuries.
Oh, beautiful.
And we'll visit Iceland's oldest hydropower plant that's still powering their future.
Whoa, this is cold and it's a cave.
And later, we'll discover a Dutch method of refrigeration that's going back to their roots.
This is the fridge of the past, but it's really the fridge of the future as well.
I'm Zay Harding. Join me on a mission of discovery.
That is incredible.
To meet the dreamers who are building a future that protects our planet and each other. Welcome to the Visioneers. Did you know that the Earth's core maintains a constant temperature of 9,800 degrees Fahrenheit? It's true. And did you also know that the heat coming from the Earth's core can be harnessed into geothermal energy, which is a clean, reliable, sustainable way to meet many of our energy needs while minimizing our impact on the planet? Iceland is a prime example of a country utilizing its geothermal energy efficiently, and due to its unique geological location, it's become a leader in its geothermal energy use. The people of Iceland use this natural heat to warm their homes, heat up swimming pools, and help grow fruit and vegetables in greenhouses year-round. Their success shows how a country can use its natural resources in a clean and sustainable way to power everyday life. I'm here in Laugarvatn, about an hour outside of Iceland's capital, Reykjavik, where locals still use natural hot springs in some fascinating ways.
Hey!
Welcome to Laugarvatn.
Hey, thank you.
Good to see you.
Nice to be here.
You caught me in the middle of something.
All right, what are we making here?
Hey, we are making geothermal rye bread.
Geothermal rye bread.
Yeah. This is something my grandmother was doing back in days. She makes dough, puts it in a pot, and digs a hole in the hot spring area and bakes it for 24 hours.
So this is a local tradition.
Absolutely. This is something that started in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
I mean, explorers were coming here and they're like, there's volcanoes, there's ice, it's freezing. How do we cook something?
Exactly.
We don't have any resources.
Right, right. This was certainly a resource they could use. Underneath us is magma. This magma goes through all Iceland, and this magma is heating up layers of water. The water starts to boil and tries to find its way up through cracks in the ground. We use those cracks to bake our rye bread.
Aha, so it's like a giant kitchen.
Absolutely.
With a boiling pot,
Yeah.
and we got to figure out what to bake in it.
You got it. So we are making rye bread.
Once the dough is packed and ready, it's time to head outside and unearth the loaf that's been baking underground for the past 24 hours, slow cooked by Earth itself.
Oh, look, you can see it bubbling already.
Yeah. Please don't step into that.
Okay, it's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
The key to this unique style of baking is location. You have to be right where geothermal heat is escaping from the Earth. Just outside his bakery, Siggy has created a special outcropping near the lake, where natural hot springs warm the ground from below.
So you kind of want to scratch it from here, and now you can see the energy already.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. And there you have the
Oh,
pot.
I see a pot.
And you can
It
see.
struck gold. This is the natural heat from the Earth's core coming
Right,
up and
right.
cooking our bread.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay.
That's hot. Oh, beautiful.
Smell that.
That is like a muffin, a nice warm
Yeah.
smelling muffin.
Should we dig in?
Let's dig in,
Yeah.
you know what?
Why not?
Grandma would be proud.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah.
This is unreal, this is really, really good. And hard to believe that we use Earth's natural energy to
Yeah.
cook it.
It is.
Zero carbon footprint, amazing. You are a visionary to keep this going. Thank you for sharing this with me. This is too cool.
My pleasure.
Before we bury tomorrow's loaf of rye bread, Ziggy whips up a quick dessert, melting chocolate on the geothermal cooktop.
Cheers to Visioneers.
Yeah. For me, it's really important to honor the history and show people today what the people were doing back in days. We are doing it exactly the same way. My grandmother would be definitely very proud.
Coming up, we'll journey deep underground.
Spectacular.
Whoa, this is cold and it's a cave.
To see a river that's powering millions of Icelandic homes.
40,000 gallons of water per second.
Then, a modern update to an ancient method of keeping your groceries cool.
I can feel it's chilly in here.
And later, a futuristic track with an attractive way to deliver your packages.
This wouldn't be possible even 5 years ago because of how far computing power has progressed.
The Visioneers will be right back. Did you know for centuries we've used moving water to generate electricity? It's true. It's called hydropower, and it's a clean, renewable energy source used all over the world. Here in the tiny country of Iceland, Visioneers are bringing hydropower into the 21st century. Welcome to Ljósafoss Hydropower Station. This state-of-the-art facility is perched upon the banks of the mighty Sog River. It's been generating hydroelectricity for nearly a century and currently pumps out a whopping 250 gigawatts every year. That's enough power for 25 million homes. Today, we're taking a deep dive through the inner workings of this incredible place with Power Station Manager Matilda.
Here at this station, we have been producing electricity since 1937. The water in Iceland comes from, of course, precipitation, but also from the glaciers that are melting. The water would run through the rivers directly to the ocean, but we are utilizing that energy.
75% of Iceland's electricity is generated by water power. This renewable energy source will never run out, and the benefits of hydropower over a traditional fossil fuel is staggering.
We need to work in harmony with the environment, and we need to collaborate so that we're not taking anything that we can't deliver back.
I always thought water and electricity don't mix, so I'm excited to learn how water can create electricity.
The water is coming into the turbines, spinning the turbine, and then leaving the station again. Here you can see the generator that is connected to the turbines. So the turbines are underneath on the next floor below. There's a shaft connected to the turbine up to the generator, which then rotates, creating a magnetic field, producing electricity.
This is amazing.
Want to see it better? We can go to the underground station.
Yeah, let's go there.
To see the station, we have to go down, way down. It's built 125 feet below ground.
So here we have the machine floor.
And this, what is this thing
This
doing
is
here?
making sure that we have the correct quality of the electricity and making it stable before it goes out to the grid.
To maximize the natural flow of the water, the further down the turbines are, the more power the water has to push the turbine, and the more electricity can be created.
So here you can see where the water is coming.
Matilda explains that the water travels through big pipes that eventually distribute it to the turbine.
The turbine is being pushed by the flow of the water, yeah?
Yeah.
And that spinning is turning this wheel.
Yeah.
So this is going really fast. Is that the speed of the water that's coming down into it?
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing else is turning it but the water energy.
The water moves through the turbines, which activates the generator to create electricity. The electricity travels through cables and transformers to get to the people.
Now you're in for a treat. This is something spectacular.
Whoa, this is cold and it's a cave.
Here the water is leaving the turbines.
This is cool. This is like an underground world. How much water is this?
This is actually about 40,000 US gallons
Per
per
second?
second.
40,000 gallons of water per second.
Yeah.
Woo!
And it goes through the tunnel here, and it's delivered back into the river. So we're just borrowing the water.
Next, we're heading above ground to see the actual river. But to get outside, we're taking a most unique route.
Oh, I mean, what is this?
So this is basically where we took all the material from here.
When you're digging down, you have excess material and you got to take it out somewhere.
Yeah. And this is where we took it out. We are doing our part to create a sustainable world.
The success of Iceland's hydropower station, spanning almost 100 years, is truly inspiring.
And we made it. What does Ljósafoss mean?
It means the waterfall of light.
Look at all this water. You guys are such visioneers here in Iceland. You're not only doing this for hundreds of years, you're currently doing it so sustainable, so forward-thinking. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I'm just gonna stay here and take this in. This is power.
Coming up,
Let's have a look inside.
sustainable refrigeration I can really get into.
6'4", standing up.
Yeah.
And later, a sustainable delivery system that's on the right track.
This wouldn't be possible even 5 years ago because of how far computing power has progressed.
The Visioneers will be right back. In the United States, almost every home has at least one refrigerator. It's the most common appliance in the house. But did you know that old fridges, or extra ones kept in places like the garage, can use twice the amount of power as a new energy-efficient model? They also have harmful chemicals called refrigerants. And if a fridge isn't disposed of properly, those chemicals can escape into the air and harm the ozone layer. But what if there was a way to keep your perishable food cold without even needing a refrigerator? I've traveled to the Netherlands to meet a Visioneer whose cool invention is putting the freeze on fridges.
Hey, Floris.
Hey, Zay.
Is this the ground fridge?
This is it.
This is it.
So the ground fridge, actually, we took out the refrigerator from the home. We scaled it up and just put it in the ground. My ground fridge is inspired on older root cellars. My grandma used to have one, and they used the coolness in the ground, and with that they could control their food the whole year around.
I'm not familiar with a root cellar even.
Okay.
How long ago was that used? Like, I'm just used to the plug in the fridge and,
Exactly.
use that.
I was plugging it in my fridge, and then I thought, hey, why am I trying to heat my house and try to cool my stuff in the same space? That must cost a lot of too much energy.
You feel that heat when you plug in a fridge.
And the sound and all the liquids that are in the refrigerators.
So how does this one work?
Well, actually, there are different ways that keeps it cool. First of all, like now, this is ground level, so we are now standing on one.
This is ground level, and we're
This is
underground.
ground level. Yeah, we're on the ground, and here it's much cooler.
It's cold down here, huh?
It's cold, eh? The Netherlands is like 10 degrees.
So that's just under 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
But another thing we introduced is like inhalation system. It's a system there which is in the door because, for example, in spring, the days are warm, the nights are cold, and on the coldest hour of the night, we bring in cold air.
Aha. So you've got a little vent system that lets the cool night air in and then traps it in during the hotter days.
During the days, yeah. Actually, I have one installed outside if you want to have a look in its natural environment.
Well, let's go see it.
These root cellars that inspired Floris have been around for hundreds of years. They were often stocked after the fall harvest and became a lifeline during harsh winters. By tapping into these ancient cooling techniques and the steady year-round temperature of the Earth, the ground fridge truly lives up to its name. And I'm about to head underground to experience this remarkable technology for myself.
It's right here,
Oh, that's so
in
cool.
the cute little hill.
So anybody can do this in their backyard.
Yeah, let's have a look inside.
Look at the little handle, it's wooden. Oh, look at this.
There's a walk-in fridge, so
Look at all that food in there.
All
This
yours.
is a gorgeous sight. Best kind of fridge. Can I go inside?
yeah, definitely.
Incredible, incredible. I don't even have to bend down
when I'm walking in here. Even in here, I can stand straight up. This is unreal. I love it. I'm 6'4", standing up.
Yeah, we thought it's not only about the functionality, but it's also about the experience when you're in there. You know, you grow your own food, you're proud of it, so you want to stand up straight and have a look at it and present it.
This is so cool. It's not just cool, it's cold. I can feel it's chilly in here.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's actually chilly in here.
So sometimes during hot summers, I go in and sit here for a while.
Yeah. This is the fridge of the past, but it's really the fridge of the future as well. And it's sustainable.
Yeah, I think that's what we have to search for, sustainable product with a great experience.
You've achieved what every refrigerator achieves to do, which is to keep perishables cold and keep from going bad. And you've done it with zero electricity. Sometimes when we're forward thinking, we look to the future too much, but you've actually gone the other way. You've gone to the past and brought that into what is going to be the future of refrigeration. Brilliant. You are a true Visioneer, my friend.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
I'm going out. It's getting a bit chilly here.
Okay, you go out. I'm going to hang
Stay
here.
if
I'm
you
going
want.
to do some shopping here. Let's get some of these, Ooh, a mango. I'm going to go have some lunch. Coming up, we'll meet a team of Visioneers making your online shopping much more sustainable.
They're small and lightweight, which means that we're using the minimum amount of energy to just transport the goods and nothing else.
The Visioneers will be right back. Did you know that over 33% of the world's population shops online? That's 2.8 billion people getting goods delivered straight to their home at least once a month. And the final stretch of that ground delivery, referred to as the last mile, is known in distribution networks as the most expensive because goods go from being transported in bulk to transported to the individual consumer, which results in the most carbon dioxide polluted in the entire shipping process. But what if those last few miles to get your most recent online purchase to your door had zero carbon footprint? I'm just outside of London at Magway, where Visioneers have created an entire transport system that does just that. While a typical delivery goes into a gas or diesel-powered truck, this system operates on a track with an electromagnetic field with totes that move for magnetic propulsion. And I'm here to check out the latest prototype.
So this is our 75X track. It's the largest demonstrator we've got to date. On it, we've got a carriage that runs at 6.5 meters per second, which is roughly 15 miles per hour. And that is a third of Magway's operating speed. So these things move pretty fast. So on the carriage, we've basically got a mechanically optimized metal box with a magnet array underneath, which you can see down there. And what happens is that array interacts with the magnetic field generated by the motor. So if I give this a little bit of a push, you can feel that interaction. The carriage itself has the tote on top.
And what kind of stuff are you delivering?
Transports goods, it can transport groceries, bulk materials. Most UK deliveries, surprisingly enough, actually fit inside a tote this size.
And what makes the Magway delivery system so innovative?
The first thing being that this wouldn't be possible even 5 years ago because of how far computing power has progressed, ranging from the fact that we're controlling electric motors with our own control strategy. And that means the way we move it is particularly efficient. We're also using regenerative power, so that means that if we have a system where a carriage is traveling down a hill, for example, we actually take the energy that we're generating from that and pump it back into the grid.
Is it as environmentally friendly as it seems?
We are carrying the goods and the goods only. So in something like an HGV, so the lorries you see on the road, most of what you're transporting is actually empty space. So 60% of lorries are full of empty space. With a Magway vehicle, they're small and lightweight, which means that we're using the minimum amount of energy to just transport the goods and nothing else.
By harnessing the power of a magnet's natural ability to both attract and repel metals, This system can carry anything from groceries to medical supplies while traveling down a track at high speeds, ensuring not only efficient delivery, bridging the gap between distributor and consumer, but it's also completely carbon neutral. I don't know about you, but for me, this plan has a magnetic appeal. Don't go away. Visions of the future are coming up next.
I hope people will learn from us and hope we can teach others how to use this clean energy that we are using here.
Yeah, we have to search for a more sustainable way of living. We want to have a better life and a richer life. And how can we solve things? How can we create great experiences, but with a lower impact on our environment?
It's just so magnificent to be a part of the energy transition in Iceland and be able to produce electricity from a sustainable source.
The future is bright.